guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you guys today. In today's video, I do a tutorial featuring the Anastasia Subculture palette. I love this palette. Oh, look how dirty it got just from today. Anyways, so this is the Subculture palette. I do an all matte look with just a tiny bit of shimmer on the inner corners of my eyes, and it was super simple to achieve, super easy to do. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, please keep on watching. And also remember to follow me on all my other social media places. I'll have it listed down below. I have Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and probably Facebook. I'll put Facebook down there too, but it'll be listed down below. And let's get right on into the video. So my eyes are already primed and set and ready to go, so I'm going right into the Subculture palette. I totally went over my mouth when I did that. Subculture, let's get on into it. So I'm taking a big fluffy creaser brush, Morphe M504 to be exact, and I'm going to be going into the shade called Dawn right here, which is like a beigey, a very light beige color. I know I've said this in previous videos, but I think I'm like really superior at describing eyeshadow shade colors. I'm just the best. I have diverse vocabulary when it comes to it, just to let you know. So I'm just blowing this shade out in my crease. It's gonna be a very light transition color so that the other shades blend more beautifully and seamlessly. And this brush is perfect for that. This brush is so big. I've used this brush on clients before. I feel like I have the biggest space between my lids and my brows ever because it works perfectly for me, but I put it on them and it like covers the entire eye space area. So, I don't know where I was going with that. The end. That's it. That looks satisfactory. Let's move on to the next color. Now I'm dipping into the shade called New Wave, which is like this creamsicle shade right here. Picking that up on this brush and sweeping it in my crease a little lower. Later on, I'm going to be putting these exact same shades on my lower lash line. Actually, maybe just the orange one, the New Wave one. But I don't want to do that right now because for the look I'm doing today, I am assuming there's going to be a lot of fallout. So I'm going to be putting like a shit ton of powder underneath my eye. And hopefully that'll help with the fallout, and then I could sweep it away and my under eye is nice and neat. Now I'm dipping into the shade Axis right here, which is a beautiful bluish green shade. And on my Sigma, I didn't even describe my last brush. It was some Morphe creaser brush that was like slightly less fluffier than the other ones. So there's your description. This is Sigma E55, I believe. So it's just like a flat top brush, but I really like this particular one because it's good for packing on matte shades, which is what we're gonna do. And I'm patting, ooh, maybe I should prep my under eyes before doing this. So I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in Fair, putting some of that into the cap like so. And then I'm going to take my Flower Beauty sponge and just dabble that under my eyes. When I get closer to my crease, I'm very lightly patting because this brush is a little haphazard when it comes to being like crisp and defined. It's just a really good brush to pack on the color. So I pack on the color and then I'm gonna go in with a different brush to do the edges so it's nice and neat. I'm not having as much fallout as I thought I would, and I think that's because I'm tapping my brush every time before I put it on my eye. That could be it. Ooh, see what I mean? It's a little haphazard, but I'll fix that. Taking a really tiny brush, my Morphe M213, and I'm going to be doing the same thing with Axis, just edging out the edges, cleaning up the edges, edging out the edges. Great job. Then And with the same brush, I'm going to lightly dip into Axis. Kind of go over those edges. I just want it blown out a little bit, but I still want that crisp, clean line to be there. This step requires a lot of patience with your blending. Going back with that very first brush, I'm going into New Wave again and just going over the edges of all that. And then when I did all that blending, it kind of took some of the green color off my lid a little bit. So now I'm going back to that flat brush and I'm going to pack on some more of that greenish blue shade to intensify the color. Going in with my Morphe E36 brush, which is this little guy, and I'm going to be going into the shade Rowdy, which is this purple, dark purple plum shade right there. And I'm going to smudge that under my lower lash line, keeping it really close to those lashes. Now taking my Morphe M506 brush, which is a slightly fluffier brush, I'm going to blend out that purple shade with a little tap of Dawn and a little tap of New Wave. Now just taking Dawn, because I want it to be a little bit more orangey, and keep that on the outer edge, the most outer edge, so you can kind of see that gradient effect. Now I know I'm keeping this look pretty much all matte, but I want to add just a little bit of shimmer into my inner corner. So I'm going in with my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, just popping a little bit of that into the corner. There's not really a good highlighting shade in that palette, so that is why I turned to something different. So I'm going to be wearing false lashes today. However, I'm not going to be doing a wing liner or a thick liner or anything. But to ensure that there is no weird gap between my natural lashes and the fake ones, I'm going to put a little tiny thin line of liquid liner on my upper lash line. And I'm also going to tight line my upper and lower. Take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and I'm going to tight line. My eyes hate it when I do this. And I'm also going to line my lower waterline. While this is drying in one hand, I'm going to quickly pop on a coat of mascara on my upper lashes. We're going to try to do this holding it like this. Ew, I never put on mascara like this with my left. Or with my right hand. I just switched to my left hand. Ooh, this is hard. Now moving on to bronzer. I obviously already have my base on. I'm just taking my Nars Laguna on a Morphe M437 brush, and I'm going to warm up my face a little, putting it into the hollows of my cheeks, kind of bringing it kind of up towards my temple, but not all the way. For blush, I'm using my Clinique Cheeky Pop in, why do I call it Cheeky Pop? It's just Cheek Pop, but it's in the shade Ginger Pop, which is this gorgeous coral orange shade. Taking that on my Sigma F50 brush, and I'm putting that on my cheeks. I love this brush because it allows me to be less heavy-handed when I apply my blush. Just gives like a beautiful sheer wash of color and really blends it out. So it's a good brush for that. Lastly, for my face, I'm going into highlighter, and I'm taking my Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia. I'm gonna put that on my cheekbones. This is such a gorgeous blush if you want a wash of color that looks wet as opposed to really glittery or dry. Oh, my Cupid's bow a little on the tip of the nose too. I love doing that. For my lips, I'm going to put on the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, I believe. I'm going to line my lips with that. Then I'm taking my NYX lipstick. I think this is called a lipstick. I sound weird, but you know how they have like butter gloss, butter lipstick, matte lipstick. I don't know what this is, but it's in this shade Circe. Gorgeous nude shade. I'm gonna put that on my lips. I'm not taking it all the way out to the edges of my lips because I still want that mauve to shine through a little bit. And to top it all off, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, or whatever it's called. This gloss is freaking amazing. Look at it. Look at it. And this is the finished look. Ow. So this is the finished look featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun for me to film. Please leave a comment down below letting me know what eyeshadow palette you would like me to feature in my next tutorial, because I love featuring eyeshadow palettes, because doing my eyeshadow is my favorite part of my makeup because it just gives you so much room to play and do fun things. So yeah, please leave a comment and remember to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!